Welcome to Indy OnlyFans Sports Podcast. I'm Dan, and tonight joined only by Brother Jameson.
Hello.
Cousin Barry, as this should be no surprise. This is the most obvious thing in the world. It's at WWE downtown.
Oh, yes, he is.
I don't know what Barry's wrestling allegiances are, but next time he's here, we'll get those logged in. Were you ever a wrestling guy?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Really?
When I was growing up, like, wrestling was at its heyday. Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant. Yeah, absolutely. Coco Beware. Come on.
Is that a girl or a boy?
Oh, my God. You clearly were never a wrestler.
No, not even close.
It was a dude.
It's a dude, huh? Now, I mean, obviously, I know who all those people are, because they're just like fixtures from our childhood. Especially like Hulk Hogan was huge, right? He was
Right.
he was almost royalty. Maybe still is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dog the Bounty Hunter, Hulk Hogan, you know.
Twins,
right. So Cousin Barry obviously is at WWE, at where he should be. So he's given me his picks for NFL and is here in spirit. But other than that, it's just Jameson and I. And as we have really the last couple pods, we'll open up talking Colts. Big news today. It kind of took me by surprise. Let's talk about the elephant in the room first of all, because when I heard about it, I was driving down to your sectional win. So let's start in reverse today and talk about your big sectional win real quick. 1-0 against Bloomington South.
yes. My boys left it a little late. I didn't like that at all.
Lay that drama out for us.
Yeah. 0-0 all the way until we play 80 minutes, so the 78th minute.
Yeah.
They scored with a minute 37 left.
Yeah.
As soon as that ball got to Eli and he took it and pushed it to his left, which he's a right-footed player.
Mm-hmm.
He loves going to his left, though. Like, if you've paid attention, once he goes left, I'd rather have it on his left foot. He's more accurate. And with his right, he just tries to hammer it as hard as he can. But once he pushed it left, I'm like, oh, man, here it comes.
Here we go. Yeah.
And, man, they did well with him, but they had two people shadow him the whole game.
They just shadowed and they just kept trying to push him wide is what it looked like.
They had one over the top of him, one underneath him, push him wide.
Mm-hmm.
It was clearly the game plan, and they played their butts off, man.
I didn't really see. I can't remember who got it to him in the middle. It was a beautiful entry.
Was my right back played it in. And
17?
17.
That kid had a good game.
Yeah, he played it in, and then Matthews, the Brazilian,
brought
it down, got it to him.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, those two up top have played so well together.
Boom.
They've gotten better playing off of each other all year.
Yeah.
The last game, they had 2 assists and goals for each other.
Nice. So, yeah, just wanted to get that out there. So, congratulations, Jameson.
Yes.
Yeah, old Jameson here is the high school soccer coach of the local high school here, our Center Grove High School. So, anyway, congrats. All right, so, national news, Colts, Johnathan Taylor, 3 years, $42 million. Did that take you by surprise? I guess the timing of it, or
yeah.
what?
So we got on the bus today to drive out to Terre Haute, and I'm talking like I have my assistant, my JV coach, my goalkeeper coach. We're all sitting in the front of the bus, and I asked him like, "Has anybody heard anything about Johnathan Taylor? Is he active tomorrow?" Because I wanted to just see if he's going to play.
Yeah, because you have him on your team.
And they're like, "Yeah, he's activated." So I finally looked up on RotoWire, and I'm like, "No, he's been practicing. He's not activated." Literally 4 minutes go by. And then something pops up that they have removed Johnathan Taylor from the PUP list. And then another minute goes by, and then Trotter's like, "Dude, did you see this?" He's like, "They just signed Johnathan Taylor to $42 million." I'm like, "No, what?"
Yeah.
So, it was incredible.
Yeah.
I like Johnathan Taylor. Like, this drama, it just kind of shows you how much the media inflated this.
Yeah.
I don't think his agent helped anything, but, this week when he even came out and was giving his press conference about, they asked him, "Are you committed?" And he's like, "I'm here."
Right.
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't committed. And then I remember seeing an article, let's deep dive into what Johnathan Taylor's words really meant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, come on, man. Like, they just want to make drama out of nothing.
He just wanted to get paid.
Who doesn't?
Right. And then I as we've documented on this pod, I understood the Colts position. It's just one of those things that we're in a society where everybody wants to know everything and do everything and get everything now, and it's just one of those stories and situations that just needed to work itself out, right? And because he did end up getting that's a big contract for a running back.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what I heard is other than McCaffrey and Kamara, that's the biggest guaranteed money contract ever for a running back.
26.5 guaranteed over, so basically $9 million a year guaranteed, with going up to $42 million, which would be what, 14?
Right.
I mean, that's big. For
I guess
RB.
if you figure Richardson being on a rookie quarterback pay, right, and then so you can pay that, right? So now we've got so Taylor's tied to Richardson now. That contract tied, like they're on the same, line.
Yes, there
right?
are 1-2 punches.
1-2, yeah.
Well, you have to figure Richardson's on a rookie contract. Pittman's on a rookie contract. Pierce is on a rookie contract. Josh Downs, rookie contract. Like,
hallelujah.
Our line is where all our money is, and our line sucks lately.
They're getting better.
Oof.
Getting better. We'll see, man. Like tomorrow's going to be a big game.
God, I hope we kick the shit.
They
out of
beat
them.
us 5 times in a row, Tennessee, and 6 out of 7. Essentially, since Andrew Luck has retired,
We're Tennessee's biatch.
Yeah, for sure.
And they used to be our bitch so bad.
Oh, during the Andrew Luck was 11-0 against Tennessee. He never lost to them. God, I forget how good he was. Like,
he was really good.
Yeah, Andrew. R.I.P. Andrew.
Did you see him come out in his Civil War uniform a couple weeks ago?
No, where was this at?
It was at the Niners game. He obviously lives out by Stanford. And they brought him on like pregame, and he came out as remember how they had the Twitter Civil War Andrew Luck that would always write letter homes? He came out in his Union Civil War garb. It was pretty. The guy's clearly pretty witty.
It would have been even funnier if he would have had Confederate gear on.
No.
I mean, just for comedic effect, please. All right. Okay, so Johnathan Taylor locked up, man. That's so our Shane Steichen's got to be thrilled. I mean, think about that, because I believe it'll be, for at least for now, a three-headed monster, because Moss has been fantastic.
Right.
He's last 3 games anyway, top 5 quarterback in the league.
Running back.
I'm sorry, running back. So we'll see tomorrow. I expect Taylor will get 10 to 14, 15 touches tomorrow. And it'll be a combination of him. But just think about him and Richardson as a 1-2.
Right.
That just opens up the passing game too. And I've been pleasantly surprised and think that he's been better at passing than what I thought he would be. Per all the talk and chatter before the season. I mean, he's not great. He overthrows things. But he's got a freaking rifle, a cannon, if you will.
He does, but it's the last 5 minutes of the game. Like, he's got to get better at being accurate then.
Right.
Like, we had a chance to win that Rams game. We had the ball tied, a minute and a half left, and he just freaking airmailed 3 throws. Like, they weren't even really that close. And it's when he's calm and composed, he looks good. But you can tell, like, he's still skittish in those late game situations. But yeah, he'll get there. I mean, he's got every tool. What is he? 4 games in, 3 games, because he sat out 1. Like, where he's at as a rookie, that far in for someone who only had 16 college starts, pretty impressive. I like it.
Very, yeah.
Johnathan Taylor added to that is sexy.
What do you think the state of the union is for the Colts? I mean, it seemed like last week our offense seemed like good enough to win if the defense would have just been above average or closer.
I think that was tale of 2 halves. Like, the offense sucked in the first half, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Third quarter, they were amazing.
Yeah.
The first half, they were not good. Our defense then bowed up. And our offense played well, and then that last drive, we lost a cornerback, and we had 2 rookie corners out on the field in the last drive, and
lost him for how long?
I don't remember. I haven't looked.
Okay.
But he went out of the game at the end there. We had 2 rookie corners, And Matthew Stafford is still good. Like, and he could barely move, but he still can. You talk about someone who has a cannon for an arm. Stafford can whip him in there, and he's accurate. He's won a Super Bowl. He's pretty BA. He ate us for lunch. Puka Nacua clearly is a real deal.
God, can you believe that kid? What a story that is. Mikey's got him in our league. I meant to go back and see what he got him for.
$900 free agent dollars.
Oh, he did pay out the ass for him? Oh, I never would have paid that much. So that I don't feel as bad then. Because I ended up with him in like no leagues. I have 0 Puka Nacua chits. So it's like, you know.
I hate you, Puka.
Yeah. And
he's going to start.
Cup's coming back
right.
this
Cooper
week.
Kupp comes back this week. That will severely eat into Puka's.
I'm not so sure of that. I could see it staying the same, if not, because Cooper Kupp's just going to make, like Nakua's been wide open. Like I've watched a lot of his snaps, and
you watching film again?
Yeah, but yeah, a lot of film time.
Big film guy. I'm retired.
But well, I mean, they played the Colts last week for one, and he's just open.
Yeah, he's good
without Kupp on the field. So I don't know, because you remember when they won a Super Bowl, it was Kupp. Was it Robert Woods and can't remember. They had OBJ that year for a while too.
Yep.
I mean, so like they've proven that they can feed a lot of mouths if their offense is clicking. I had written them off, man. They actually like
they're deep. Their offense is good. They have no running game to speak of.
I think what I was thinking about this today. I think the way they're playing and the way they've looked and just shows that McVay is a great coach. Yeah, right. So good coaching matters in the NFL. It can set really good teams apart and make them great. What else? Any other Colts stuff you want to mention or talk about?
No. Our middle linebacker's a beast. I will mention that.
Who?
God, I can't. I'm just like 10 o'clock at night. My brain's shut.
Yeah, that I should mention that we are once again watching Notre Dame playing football here, Louisville. I believe it's still 7-7, but yeah, it's late Saturday night. So sorry to get these out. And if you've been following Brother Jameson's football picks, you're chomping at the bit, kind of refreshing your Apple Podcast app every 10 minutes to see if the pod's downloaded, to see if you can get your picks in for this weekend, because he's hot, boys and girls. He's hot.
He's hot, Jerry.
So let's talk about what's not hot.
Zaire Franklin.
Okay, yeah.
He's a badass dude.
Mm-hmm. We're not very good at picking college, apparently.
No,
lately.
we suck.
So yeah, last week we went 2-5. Is that right?
Correct.
And overall standings, we are at the bottom. We've got 17 points. The leader, Tyler Hartman, has 26. I remember that. That guy's at the top every year. Every year
betting his picks.
Right. That's exactly what I did. Every year I'm like, I'm gonna bet whoever's at the top. Start betting like the top couple guys. Because I mean, some of these guys are finishing 7-0, 6-1,
right,
consistently.
You'd
it's
be
like,
rich.
We should definitely. I wonder why hasn't Clayton monetized these picks? Like,
who's to say he hasn't?
Oh, that's true.
He is a degenerate gambler.
Nick, my man. Nick,
welcome to the club.
Get it. All right. Any other Colt stuff, Jameson?
No. Who we have? The Titans.
Titans tomorrow.
Yeah.
Man.
Our whole division's 2-2. Like, if we win this game,
God,
that'd be massive.
I love this position. And they're minus. We'll get to this in a little bit, but Titans are minus 2.5, which to me says
at our place, huh?
It says that Vegas wants you to take Tennessee, which means that the Colts are probably going to win. Lead pipe.
Oh boy.
No, just kidding. All right, so you got any college football storylines that you want to talk about or have interested you?
No, I just want Notre Dame to win everything. The play that Notre Dame's quarterback pulled out of his ass last week at the end of the game for a 17-yard scamper on 4th and 16 to set up the game-winning play.
Yeah.
Sam
Hartman.
I like you, Sam. I like you a lot.
Man. Yeah, like we've said, and it's too bad. I always love to stick it, because Barry, for those of you who don't know, Barry's a big Purdue Boilermaker fan. Someone that we talk sports with a lot. Him and Nick Clayton is also a Boiler. We just got these Boiler fans.
Boiler up, hammer down.
God, man, it's like
so dumb.
It's
Is
like,
there a more miserable fan to be though than a Boilermaker fan?
I was thinking about it today. It's like it's kind of like Indiana's version of being like a Jets Mets
Jet Met. Combo.
Jet Met. What's the hockey team that suck? Rangers or
Islanders.
Islanders. Yeah, Jets, Mets, Islanders fan. You know. Sorry, guys, but truth hurts, I guess. Yeah, because as an IU, you're not an IU fan, but I am, and it's always they are so sick of hearing it. You just say banners, and
that's Barry's favorite phrase.
Every Purdue fan, that's a word that has really negative connotations to them. Really, just banners, and they're like, ugh.
You weren't even allowed to see the last one.
Yeah, Keith Smart, 87, or whatever.
Remember that game?
Remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
Pat, the babysitter, was watching it, so I watched it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think Colorado's playing right now. I don't know what that score is currently, but I'll be curious to see if Dion can bounce back. They were losing, I believe, not by much though, so that'll be interesting. I'm still interested in that. Texas lost it today in the Red River Shootout. That was going on while your soccer game was happening. So I know you didn't watch it, but I was watching it while I was watching your game, and that was a great game. It was close. Oklahoma won, obviously, but I don't think that's enough because of how close it was for Ewers. I think Ewers will obviously still be the starter, but I can't wait for the Arch Manning era to begin. If Texas was to lose 2 or 3 more games, it will begin this year, but I think Texas is too good to that loss isn't going to necessarily eliminate them from being in the postseason for sure, and they're good. So
yeah, they're good.
So is Oklahoma. Those are 2 good football teams.
Boomer Sooner, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado currently winning 20-17.
Are they?
Yeah. Oklahoma undefeated though, so I mean, if Oklahoma goes undefeated, that will keep Texas out of the playoff. But they're good. Texas is good.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of parity in college football
Is
this
there
year.
12? Is it a 12-team playoff this year?
No,
it is.
Not yet.
Not yet? Next year?
Yet. I think it is next year.
Okay.
4.
All right,
It's
well,
a 4-banger.
Let's start talking about the boys who play on Sunday then.
Oh, you betcha.
Yeah, we got another 9:30 Eastern Time London game tomorrow. I love those. Some people hate them. I love them. I love waking up, having coffee, and while I'm getting my bets or fantasy stuff ready.
I don't like them.
You don't like them?
No.
I love them.
Cuts into my EPL watching.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're watching the football.
Aye.
Our sister Amanda's in Everton right now. She's in Liverpool, and her and her boyfriend Daniel went to an Everton game today. Hope you guys are having a great time. They won 3-0. I told Amanda, I go, you're so lucky because this is like day 2 for them there. I'm like,
right.
Yeah, so Everton gets a win. That's going to make your vacation,
your trip is so much better. Now Daniel's going to be all happy.
He'll be out in this great mood. There will be flowers. I mean, not that he wouldn't have been in a good, but he'll be in the even better mood because Everton won, no doubt about it.
She bought me a Liverpool jersey from the Liverpool.
Did she?
Yeah.
Sick.
Fan store, so she's like #1 sibling right now.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's cool. I love it.
Dominic Soblasai.
Is that what you got?
Yeah.
A jersey?
Number 8, Dominic Soblasai.
Which jersey?
The red, Brad. You don't get anything but
what
the
is
red.
Is the red? Is that the home?
Yeah.
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 That's the iconic kind of standard, never changes type jersey.
Right.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, I like it. All right, you want to start guessing some lines?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Hold on. Jameson's showing me a picture of the jersey. Oh, he's number 8, too.
Yeah, bud.
Which is, I was 8 in high school, and so was Jameson.
So is Sadie.
So is Sadie.
So is Liam.
Yeah, I look at Salah sitting there.
Yeah. Nunez.
Mo Salah running down the wing.
Mo Salah. Mo Salah.
The Egyptian king.
The Egyptian king.
Okay, boys and girls, here we go. Like I said, I've got Barry's picks.
Let's start with Thursday night.
Thursday night.
We all texted each other back and
Yep,
forth
this is
just to be
correct.
fair here. And you can call our moms.
Call mom. I told mom.
Yep. We all, I mean, let's be honest, an hour before kickoff?
Yeah.
The great Dick Butkus passed
Mhm.
away, and we all agreed, do you ever bet against the Bears if Dick Butkus died?
I believe my quote to you guys is, "We're not fucking with that voodoo, are
yeah,
we?"
exactly. We all took the Bears.
Right.
1-0. Line it up,
Right.
rack it up.
Wreck it. We're 1-0 going into the weekend, and we like it. I actually put real money on my
unit?
mobile app. Yeah. I united that big time. So Danny, Jamie, Barry, both on the Bears. All right, then like I said, the aforementioned London game, Jacksonville and Buffalo. Do you want to guess the lines, or do you want to just?
Let's just get it out
Okay.
there. Barry's not here for us
Correct.
to multi-guess.
All right, Buffalo is -5.5, and I'll tell you that this first one. I'll tell you who Barry took. Barry wants Buffalo -5.5. Jacksonville at Buffalo. That's
Well, it's not at Buffalo. It's in London.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Give
so
me
essentially it's Buffalo at Jacksonville.
Right. Give me Jags. Jacksonville stayed in London for the whole week. They're on London time.
Mm-hmm.
And just give me Jacksonville. I have a
Uh-huh.
a vibe.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm taking Jacksonville as well. If they lose, I kind of think they're a live dog. I kind of like the money line on that, honestly. And but I'll take the points. But if they lose, I don't believe it'll be by more than 5.5. So I'm with you.
Buffalo wins by 3.
All right. Next one. New York Giants at Miami. Miami -12.5. These lines, I'm going to start using the DraftKings lines just to be more, because that seems to be what Barry looks at. So that's what we're going to be using. So if you want to check these lines, we're going to be using DraftKings from here going forward. Yeah, 12.5 Dolphins. That's a lot of points, man.
That's a lot. The freaking is there any team that's looked more like shit than the Giants?
No.
Did you watch that game?
Mm-hmm.
The Seahawks. What they have?
Mhm.
14 sacks or something like that.
Did they? I don't know.
It was unbelievable. Like every time Jones dropped back, he got sacked.
Yeah, what was that game? 24-3.
It was
Pitiful.
not pretty.
And I think a lot depends too. This line to me would indicate that Saquon's not playing. I think a
11
lot depends on
sacks.
whether Saquon plays or not.
11 sacks, 2 interceptions, 1
Damn.
fumble, 1 touchdown for the Seahawks defense. The Giants suck, dude.
You guys
Like,
suck.
Hey, cousin or nephew Eli.
Nephew
your team
Eli.
sucks, bro.
Yeah, I saw Nephew Eli last night. Nephew Eli is the creator of the intro music and of our cover art for our podcast, and I saw him at Owen's, or his brother, our other nephew Owen, is on the cheer team at his high school, Shortridge, and so Kelly and I went to see him. It's awesome. He's a freshman, so he's this little tiny, skinny white kid, and he's on a team with 11 really good African American girls, and so, but man, he's into it. He's really good at it. It was pretty funny. But anyway, I saw Eli there, and said had been talking to Eli this week, and said, "Hey Eli, have you checked your lineup in the family league in the last couple weeks?" Because he's had Saquon in. So
I played him last week.
Did he have Saquon in?
He did.
Yeah, you didn't say anything, did you?
No, absolutely
All
not.
right.
I needed a win, bro.
I'm gonna check his lineup in the morning to see if he's changed it.
Yeah, no, I needed a win. There was no.
So what do we think about Miami -12.5? That's I know the Giants suck, but that's a lot of points.
Give me the Dolphins.
Me too. I was trying to talk you into taking the Giants. Let's see who Barry took. Barry took the Giants. B-Ray want them points. You know, you shouldn't like that I'm on the first 2 games with you there, bud. I'll pick this one first. Tennessee -2.5 at the Colts. I'm taking the Colts too.
Yeah, come on. Everybody knows we're taking the
I'm
Colts.
taking that money line, y'all. Let's see here. Barry doesn't bet the Colts.
Yeah, over under.
Barry took the over 43.5. All
What did we fit? I know you said I was what 9-7.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have led with
9-6.
Last week, yeah. Again, if you bet with Brother Jameson, you went 9-6. The Monday night game we didn't get in, but you and I said we were going to take a loss on that. So essentially, you went 9-7.
That's fine.
But still, that's
the Thursday night game.
Last week was rough. Last week put a lot of smart, sharp players. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and
good thing I ain't smart.
Most pickers last week lost for real. Barry and I both went 10-5 or 5-10.
Oh,
yeah.
So
I guess
was 9-7.
essentially 5-11 for me. Yeah.
Yeah, 5-11, 9-7 for me.
Horrible.
What's the year-to-date standings?
I don't know, but I gotta assume you're up by
a lot.
Not a lot, because you started out poorly.
No.
Yeah, you did.
I mean,
I'll look at. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna
look.
argue about it on air, but I'll look it up.
Oh,
I'll have the.
Let's get a quarter poll.
I'm sure you're, because you've had 2 good weeks in a
I
row.
was 13-3.
Yeah, that's sick. Hell, I might. We'll have to see here. I might just mirror your bets tomorrow and see what happens.
Hey.
Of course, this will be the week. I'll do that, and this will be the week you go 2-14.
Suck out loud.
All right. What was that? Colts. Okay. I got that logged in. And Barry doesn't bet the Colts game. He took the over. Next on the list is Carolina at Detroit. Detroit minus 9.5.
Do we know what St. Brown's doing yet?
Good question. I have not heard a final. Are you Googling that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carolina at Detroit. To me, I'll pick first. God, I hate taking all the friggin'. I like Detroit. I'm gonna take Detroit. That's a lot of points. Gee whiz.
Gee whiz, Beaver.
But Detroit might be legitimately really good. And it'll be interesting to see the receiver who was what's his name, Jameson Williams.
Yep,
he's back. The NFL lowered all of the people who got suspended for gambling 6 games. They lowered all of their
4
suspensions to 4. So he's back this week. Obviously, he probably won't be a huge part of the game plan, but it's just another little wrinkle, another dimension that they can add.
St. Brown is doubtful.
Doubtful?
Yeah. Give me the Panthers.
Okay.
That's a lot of points when you're missing your best offensive player.
If he's doubtful, I am taking the Carolina as well. Barry took
Carolina.
We're
we all synced up?
Yeah, we're having our periods together.
Wow. Our hormones have really...
Our male hormones have bonded so hard.
Yes.
LSU win today. I don't know. So Houston at Atlanta. Atlanta -2.
Houston at Atlanta's favored, huh? Give me the Houston.
I know. When are they going to learn?
Yeah, C.J. Stroud is real.
Mm-hmm.
Real.
Jameson takes Houston. Barry takes Houston. I'm taking Atlanta.
Yeah, you are contrarian.
Yeah, I still believe in the way they like to play. I think they can run the ball and
Dirty Birds.
Yeah, Houston. Stroud, please. All right, Baltimore,
Stroud, please.
Stroud, please. Baltimore. Plus, I want them to lose. I want to come out of tomorrow
be in first place in the division.
Be in first place in the division.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be sick?
God, what would the Colts have to do to get Marvin Harrison Jr.?
He's nasty, isn't he?
He's so good.
Yeah, we're watching a highlight of him. He's the real deal. He's one of the top receiving prospects coming out.
Should be the number 1 receiving prospect.
Oh, I think he will be.
IMO.
Yeah. All right, Baltimore at Pittsburgh. That'll be a great game. I love those AFC North battles. I love them all.
Yeah.
Baltimore -4.5 at Pittsburgh.
Baltimore -4.5.
Do we know if Kenny Pickett's playing?
I can look at that.
Yeah, if Kenny Pickett does not play.
No, we're not doing that.
Hold on, no, I'm just saying the backup is the old Bears quarterback.
Yeah, bud.
Trubisky.
Trubisky.
Mitch Trubisky's his backup, and in my opinion is not necessarily a downgrade. That might even at this juncture in the season be an
Kenny
upgrade.
Pickett's in.
Kenny Pickett is in.
Doesn't even have an injury designation.
I'm taking the Steelers and the points at home.
Give me the Ravens.
Jameson.
Nevermore.
Maybe the Skeksis. What was that? Dark Crystal.
Oh. Dark Crystal.
No,
Great movie.
have you seen that? That movie does not age well.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it's so bad.
They're puppets.
So bad.
Oh.
Let's see here. What was that game? That was the Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Barry took Pittsburgh as well. Alrighty. New Orleans Saints at the Patriots. Patriots -1, which is insane. The Patriots have not been playing well. They lose Judon, who's maybe top 10 defensive player in the league. They lose their first-round pick, Gonzalez, who was shaping up to be one of the top 5 best rookies in the league. And
their quarterback sucks.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones? Who? Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Yeah. So why are they favored
Because it's the Patriots.
against the
it's
Saints?
The name.
I don't know.
People still bet that name.
Anyway, they're favored by 1. And you know what Barry says to that? Yeah.
Give me the Patriots.
Give me the Patriots. That's right. Barry takes the Pats.
Me too.
Yeah.
Saints aren't that good either, bud.
Right. I'm taking the I feel like this is a Belichick game. It's like they'll find a way to win by 2, 3. All right. What do we got next? Philadelphia Eagles at the LA Rams. That was a painful loss last week, man. The Colts.
Barry just sent us a video of Pat McAfee at the WWE in Indianapolis.
Of course. Yeah, I texted you guys today. How funny is it how invested ESPN is in Pat McAfee? It's so stupid. Like, he's everywhere, and he's, like, in my opinion, everything that he does, everywhere he shows up, it turns it into a bit of a clown show, no?
Yeah, a little bit. He's pretty damn funny, though.
Is he?
He is.
I haven't really watched his show. Like, is he
Pretty
good?
He gets great guests. Like Nick Saban comes on weekly.
What's his big appeal? Like, every time I watch him, I think he's a clown.
He, you know who he reminds me of? Uncle Laser.
That guy's a clown.
Okay, but he's freaking hilarious.
Look at these boots, man. You better lock up your mamas because I'm coming to town tonight.
I love Uncle Laser.
I love Uncle Laser. If you guys don't know who we're talking about, there's a guy on Instagram. It's Uncle Laser.
I'm pretty sure that guy's a stand-up comedian.
Is he?
I think so.
Oh, my God. He's so hilarious. He just kind of, I guess, per what Jameson's saying, portrays or pretends to be like this white
He's a hillbilly.
Yeah, more along the lines of, I don't know how to say it without being offensive. He's just a total redneck.
Yeah.
You know, lock up your mama type stuff. It's funny, man. He's hilarious.
Oh, he's great. Lazar, Uncle Laser.
Yeah.
Feel free to look him up on Instagram.
Yeah.
You
and he's
won't
always,
be mad.
Look at these Tony Roma snake skin boots.
You won't be mad about
with
Uncle
this
Laser.
belt buckle. Anyway, where were we?
Pats.
Philly
Saints.
at the LAL, which is the
Well, who'd you take? You take the Saints?
No, I take the Pats.
Oh, wow. Well, why did I even ask?
Yeah, please.
We know that you, God, you are such a Pats fan. It's
I am
crazy.
all about America, sir.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Like, if I could
Belichick.
carry a musket.
I feel like you do have a
Yeah.
Tom Brady poster in your room.
No, I hate
Kelly
the
probably
Patriots.
allows it.
I hate the Tom Brady and Bill Belichick Patriots as much or more than you, so I take offense
Do ya?
to your insinuation.
Do ya?
Yeah, I do.
You have a Tom Brady doll you sleep with.
Easy. Illini fan. I mean, you've got the weird fandom, not me. Anyway, I take the Pats.
Just Illini basketball.
Philadelphia Eagles playing in LA against the Rams. Philly -4. Philly hasn't even really played like their best, I feel like, this year.
No,
and
they
they're
haven't.
undefeated.
They haven't played awesome at all, and they're really good.
I feel like I need to put a little
-4.
money on Hurts as MVP. If he stays healthy, he is going to be the MVP. Mark that. Come on, Notre Dame.
Yeah, 10-10 to Louisville. So Louisville's undefeated though, huh? Give me the Eagles.
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 Eagles -4 for Jameson.
Eagles.
Rams getting 4 at home. Cooper Kupp's back. Still healthy-ish. Well, Stafford was limited. Stafford's one of those guys where at the end of the Colts game, he's acting like he's all hurt. And he's not hurt, please. That's part of his little, like, rope-a-dope. And he throws a dime to Puka. But I'm going to take the Rams and the points at home. It's so stupid to bet against the Eagles. What is wrong with me?
That is not dumb.
Huh?
I'm not smart, I should say.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead, though.
Hold on. I'm not locking
You
that
did.
in.
You
My
locked
hand,
it.
it's still on the chess piece,
It's
sir.
locked.
The hand is on the piece. Moving the rook. Am I?
Oh, my God. Who'd Barry take so you can...
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Barry took Philly, too.
Go ahead. Do it. Take the Rams.
God. I am.
Smart money's on the Eagles.
I'm taking Philly. Or I'm taking the Rams.
Good job.
Okay. Cincy at Arizona. Cincy -3.
God.
Barry's taking Cincy, just so you know.
The Bengals just look like shit.
God.
Give me the freaking Cardinals.
Yeah, me too.
Chirp, chirp.
Chirp, chirp. We have Kansas City at Minnesota. Minnesota gets their first win last week. Kirk Cousins.
And their prize for that? A visit from the Chiefs.
Yeah, no doubt. Chiefs -3.5.
At Minnesota?
Yeah, which that's Vegas saying, please take Minnesota.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs.
Me too. D&J. Barry takes Kansas City.
God, we're very lined up this week. I don't like it.
I know. I'm the only one who's differentiated
Yeah,
anyway.
good for you.
Yeah, you're on Baltimore. We're both on Pittsburgh.
Yep. Means Baltimore's going to cover.
That means you're stupid. Cover. Jets at the Broncos. Broncos -2.5. Wow, that's such a shitty game.
What a slam. Give me the Jets because Zach Wilson actually looked really good last year.
Yeah. God, I mean, should the Broncos be giving points to anyone, anywhere?
No.
Zach Wilson.
No. Right.
I'm taking the Broncos.
Go ahead.
Barry takes the Broncos as well.
Oh, that's an auto winner for me. Good job, guys.
Yeah. Dallas, San Fran. Dallas at San Fran. This is the Sunday night game. What a great game. Dallas at San Fran. I just listed a Micah Parsons PSA 10 rookie on eBay to sell.
Oh!
I have 2 of them. I had, so I'm selling one of them while he's hot because they're good. I'll
So
probably
hot.
get $150, $200 for it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Give me Dallas.
Dallas.
How about them Cowboys?
You want Dallas plus the 3.5. Barry is taking San Fran. Man, that's a tough one. That is such a good game. How can Dallas beat them? Purdy has not lost a game that he started and finished yet.
He's not lost a game. He's taken the majority of the snaps in.
Right. I think that's just another way to say that, but yeah.
Is it? You don't have to start.
Easy
take
wordsmith.
Majority of the snaps.
Easy Jameson wordsmithster.
Yeah, Purdy's good, dude. Purdy's good.
Hey, remind me at the end here, Burning Desires, The Crown. We're watching The Crown. Anyway, wordsmith.
Yeah.
I am taking... Damn. -3.5. That's saying take Dallas, take Dallas, take Dallas.
You won't.
I'm taking... I won't. I'm taking San Fran.
Good. Another victory for me.
Up your butt with a coconut.
That was a hit.
Next game, last game, Monday night. Packers visit the Raiders in LA or in Vegas. Are we gonna go to the Colts when they play in Vegas or in Vegas?
It just depends on where I'm at in my life, Danny.
So
Maybe. Hard maybe. You and Barry can go.
I've been to Vegas with Barry in the last couple of years. Him and Teresa. It was fun. Yeah, Barry takes Vegas. Barry takes Vegas. And I am taking. I'm taking Green Bay.
Dun, 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 dun. Go, Pack, go.
Jameson on the Pack. All right, we diversified out there the last 4 or 5 picks, so that's good. Let Barry just text us. Let's see what old B-Ray. He's he's at WWE.
Oh, Tavon Jackson.
What?
IU quarterback ringside.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
Tavon Jackson kicking it ringside, and it's a picture. That's amazing. And, of course, McAfee, front and center. Why wouldn't he be? It's the WWE.
He does shout out Indiana and Indianapolis a lot on his show.
Oh, yeah, I mean.
He loves it in Naptown.
He represents well. I guess I'm just surprised. Like, I'm not opposed to his, like.
His show's very Dan Le Batard-y, where there's like 7 different dudes on there.
Okay, yeah. A lot of personalities.
A lot of hillbilly redneck
I'm just
guys.
surprised that ESPN hitched their boat.
Dude, the people love him.
Okay. Apparently, I'm sure ESPN did the research and no. I mean, whatever. Whatever. I'm not a. I think some of the changes ESPN. I've noticed, like, you know how they got rid of a bunch of on-air personalities, and so now, like, if you watch ESPN, a lot of the stuff you watch, you're like, who's that?
Right.
It's like on SportsCenter and stuff.
Right.
But to be honest,
they're better.
they're better. Yeah.
Oh!
Have you noticed that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
I don't watch a lot of ESPN anymore.
I don't either. I love Van Pelt.
I do. Yeah, Van Pelt's amazing.
Van Pelt is one of my.
He's on late though, and I'm usually passed out. By
Right.
that.
True. Me too. Or but if I do watch a traditional ESPN show, it'll be Van Pelt. That's it for NFL. So we'll see how we do. Hopefully we make some money this week. What else did we have? You got anything else NFL wise you want to talk about or mention, or
not off the top of my head? What in the hell?
What?
Notre Dame just gave up a friggin' massive touchdown. Oh man.
To the house, 45-yard rushing touchdown. Great.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Thanks, Notre Dame, for sucking.
Let's see.
No, NFL. I just want the Colts to win.
Mhm.
I mean, I honestly can't believe our whole division's 2-2. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
it gives us hope.
Well, let's move on to fantasy football then. Last week was week 4. I played Barry, as we had mentioned, and I beat his ass. I mean, it never was really even close. He just had a bad week, honestly. I had an okay week. I started Anthony Richardson. He put up 30, and I'm sure that was miserable for another Colts fan to have to sit and watch happen to them. But really, his team just shit the bed. Mine played it mediocre. I won. I am 2-2. Barry is also 2-2. Jameson, you played brain damage and got your ass handed to you.
Yeah, he almost doubled me up.
Yeah, he did. Brain damage putting up 131. Big Brain just putting together these weird week-to-week squads, but
I'm pretty sure he doesn't even have any of the players that he played against me anymore.
Well, maybe.
I don't think he does.
But he whooped that ass last week. This week, I'm playing Devo, the Jedi Beyond Jedi. We've got Phil, the Predators, playing Never Give Up. Doughboys playing Commonwealth Coast Warriors. D-Dog, Knight Rider, playing Brain Damage. That'll be a good matchup. Cobra Kai, Mikey playing Backcountry Money Booters. Trailer Your Tears, Jameson playing Weaver, Fire Hazards, a battle of the 2-2 teams. Stallion playing Maverick in the final game. And Maverick was the lucky RFL owner who had DJ Moore on his team this week.
Right.
Yeah. So Stallion, Maverick starts out with two people putting up 52 points on the for Stallion. Going into this week, the only undefeated team is still Brain Damage. Congratulations, Big Brain. You've got Cobra Kai's and Maverick at 3-1. The only team without a win is the Predators. Everyone else gets off the schneid. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us at 2-2, battling for those middle spots. I plan on kicking Devo's ass this week, but you know how it goes. Anthony Richardson needs to have another big week, so God save the king.
R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth.
Yes, so R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth indeed. Let's move on to the Family League. And last week, let's see here, scoreboard, week 4. What happened last week? We had the Cockroaches losing to Aunt Terry, the Johnny. She's still hot. Nephew Eli, hey man, manage that lineup. Feel free to pick up a player off of waivers. Go and do an ad drop. Check your lineup. Come on, kid. Jameson beats Nephew Eli's ass 136-66 last week with a inactive Saquon in Eli's lineup. J Horses gets a much-needed W, gets off the schneid. He's 1-3. He beat Grandma Alderson, our featured player of the year. She's having a tough year so far, 1-3. She lost 106-92 to Austin. Really getting let down or just subpar performances from her receivers, Mike Evans, Tyler Lockett. James Conner only puts up 6.6. And, of course, the big goose egg from Donald Parham, who had scored 2 touchdowns the week before, might have been the difference in that one. But better luck this week, Graham Alderson. I ended up beating Barry in this league, too. We had a civil war going on, Barry and I, last week. At the end of Sunday night's game, I texted him, and I said, is the civil war over? Can we be friends again? Grandma Debbie is hot. She's 3-1. She beat Mike last week, 121-82. Crackers is proving to be probably the best team, if not one of the best teams this year. He's 3-1. He beat the Salty Dogs. And that is the Family League action from last week. This week, real quick, the matchups. Total Packages and Johnny's, Cockroaches and J Horses, Cramerica and Crackers, Wayne's World and Peyton's Posse. That's the battle of the great grandma and the grandma. Salty Dogs against the Dragons. Bustus and 1.21, 1.21 gigawatts. So Jameson playing Aunt Terry. That should be you're 1-3. She's 4-0. So if you lose this one, well, you'll probably need to trade me your best players.
For sure.
I am in this league. I am that lucky son of a gun who's got DJ Moore on their team this week. He put up 49 in this league. So I start out the week 49-8. He had Brian Robinson Jr. Good luck to you. Any other fantasy things you want to talk about or mention, Jamison?
I started out hot in the RFL. Now I suck. So I really don't want to talk about it right now. I'm a little hurt. I need a win.
Yeah, you and Barry both started out 2-0, didn't you? Really talking shit and making me feel like
I was 2-0. I think Barry was 1-1.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, we're all 2-2 now.
Yeah,
just
great.
A bunch of average Joes. How do you
Johnathan
feel about
Taylor.
this week?
Johnathan Taylor back.
You starting him?
I am.
Are you now, laddie? Let's just do a little deep dive real quick into Jameson's lineup for the week, just for fun.
Go ahead.
Where you at? Let's see what you got here, Ked. All right, Trail of Your Tears. Jameson starting Kirk Cousins, 425. Tony Pollard, Johnathan Taylor, Garrett Wilson, Christian Watson, Jordan Addison, Waller, Darren, Greg Joseph, and the Arizona Cardinals. Addison put up a goose egg last week.
Yeah, fucking sucked.
Yeah.
I think I only had like 2 touchdowns on my whole team.
That's a tough.
And it was both Kirk Cousins touchdowns.
Oh, man. That's a good squad. Like it on paper, that looks really good. Waller's been really disappointing too.
Waller sucks. The Giants. Is it Waller disappointing or Daniel Jones running for his life every time he drops back?
Right.
He's a running quarterback though, for sure.
Yeah.
You know why he's a running quarterback?
Why is that?
Because they can't block anyone.
He's still a running quarterback. My point still stands.
Nailed it.
You are actually favored, it seems like, against old Fire Hazard. He's rolling out the Cooper Cup first start of the year,
Yeah, he is.
but he's yeah, I don't know. It should be a good matchup for you this week.
Let's hope so.
What else?
Nothing.
All right. Well, we already talked about your sectional win. Let's talk next steps in this road to a championship, hopefully for the state title of the Indiana boys soccer 2023.
2023.
Who's next? What's next?
We go regional semifinal. Play the Columbus North Bulldogs at Columbus North. Wednesday.
What's their record at this point? Do you know?
I could look it up, but I think they've lost 3, tied 2.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'd be curious to see who they lost to.
Carmel.
Yeah. It seems like, from what you were talking about, and just from what I've seen too, that mostly, I think you even said this earlier, mostly chalk left in the tournament. No big upsets yet.
Right.
Any upsets yet?
Not that I think they're like the Elkhart sectional had 3 ranked teams in it, and the unranked team came out of it. So I would say
Which one? Which sectional?
Elkhart.
Oh,
Elkhart lost, Goshen lost, and Northridge all lost.
is that Todd's team?
Yep.
Hmm.
Currently 12-3-3.
All right. Regionals. Let's see. Let's go to
Lost
regional.
to Cathedral.
Who did?
Columbus North lost to Cathedral, Bloomington South, and Carmel.
Okay. Cathedral, Bloomington South,
And Carmel.
which is the team you beat today.
Bloomington South had 2 losses this year.
But you lost to them.
We tied 1-1,
Oh, that was okay. You tied 1-1.
and we missed a PK in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bloomington South this year 15-2-1.
And you're the 2.
We're the 2.
That's crazy.
I like it.
They the regional bracket is not filled out yet on the website that I can tell.
It's not.
So are any of the finals filled out for the sectional draws?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Trotter's my information guy.
Mm-hmm.
He just gets on Twitter and checks everything.
Yeah. Yeah, Noblesville won their sectional. Plainfield sectional. The champion was Pike. Pike Red Devils beat Brownsburg. I bet that was a good game.
2-1 in overtime.
3-2.
3-2 overtime.
Yeah. 3-2. So somebody scored in overtime.
Yep.
And out of the Zionsville bracket is Carmel coming out. That's no surprise. The Warren Central bracket we have Cathedral coming out. Yeah, all chalk, like you said. What else? Who do we have coming out of Evansville? Castle? Chalk. All right, well, cool. That should be good. So Wednesday against Columbus North. Godspeed.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Any burning desires?
Burning Desire,
Mm-hmm.
EPL.
Yeah. What's going on?
Before we started this pod last week, I was watching the Liverpool-Tottenham game, and I would bet money that game was fixed.
Why do you say that?
One of the worst refereeing decisions ever. And they have completely changed how they're doing VAR almost because of it. Louis Diaz scores. They call him offsides. They go to VAR. They never show the lines on TV. Like, you know how they usually show the red line, blue line, and they'll give you the onside, offside? Never show it on TV. They call him offsides. Well, then Liverpool proceeds to get 2 red cards in that game. One of the yellow cards given Diogo Jota. He's running behind some guy on the field. The guy clips his own foot. It's on video. Jota is not within a foot of the guy. Trips on his own foot, falls down, and he gets a yellow. Like 10 minutes later, gets a second yellow for a red. Curtis Jones got a straight red. And Liverpool scored an own goal on themselves in the 96th minute to lose 2-1. It was brutal. But the VAR decision, it was so bad that they had to release the audio between the VAR and the in-game officials. The VAR guys clearly not paying a bit of fucking attention to the game. They go to VAR, they do the check, and the guys on field are like, they talk to each other in their headpieces. Are we good? Are we clear? He's like, yeah, mate, we're good. Because they'd actually released the audio of them talking back and forth in the game. He goes, okay, we're good. He's offsides, and it's like a pause for a second. He goes, oh wait, did you say they called him offsides? And he's like, yeah, offsides. He's like, whoa, pause the game. Well, at this point, they've already restarted the game, and you can't go back now. Because the VAR guy thought they called him onside, and they were checking to see if he was offside, but they had called him offside, and dude, he is a yard onside. And it's not even close. And so they fucked it up, and we would have been winning 1-0.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So how does that – is that just –
cost us 3 points.
I know, but is that scandalous or is it just incompetent?
Yes.
Do you think there's scandal involved?
There are so many bad calls.
You think there's a mob boss who's calling in a favor to the VAR guy, being like, "This is the day. You're gonna tilt this game one way because."
I mean, it wasn't just the goal. It was I would tell you to go back and watch. Go see if you can find the game and just watch it. And it is a comedy of refereeing errors. Like, it is so bad. Liverpool has already had more red cards in 5 games than they'd had in the last 4 years.
Wow.
It's so dumb.
Who did Man City lose to?
Wolves.
Who's down at the bottom? That's funny. Okay. And Everton got a win today. They're still down in 15th. Poor bastards.
Not good.
All right. What else? Any other EPL or any other?
No.
Huh.
No burning desires.
Okay. Yeah. All I was got. Where Kelly and I were looking for something to watch. Do we like to have a show to share at the end of the night? And we started watching The Crown on Netflix. It's really good, man. It's just really well made. And from what I can, so as we're like 4 or 5 episodes in, but I've been like fact checking a lot of the stuff that'll be in the show. They're super, super historically accurate. So that's what I've really been enjoying, is that like it's a really well made.
Katie's watched it.
Oh, she has?
Yeah.
Did she love it?
She just texted me that your niece is coming over here. She's with the high school soccer girls doing a scavenger hunt. They need us for something, so just be prepared.
Oh, okay. All right, whatever.
Yeah, it's I watched some of when I would be in our room and she's watching, I'd watch some of it. But yeah, no, it's basically the history of her life.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really good. I mean, just because it's got such good actors in it,
right,
and actresses.
The one guy that's in it that was in Outlander, I just can never look at him the same.
I don't know which guy that is, honestly.
Did you ever watch the show Outlander on Netflix?
I know. Yes, I've seen the show.
It's basically like soft porn, Cinemax.
Yeah. It's a love story.
When he man rapes the one guy at the end.
I haven't seen that part. That's where they time travel to, in a sense, right?
Yeah, I can't watch him in anything. He creeps me out at this point. But yeah, no.
Is he a bad guy in it or something?
He's a bad guy in Outlander.
Which guy is he in The Crown?
I don't remember. I think he's the king of England.
The one that dies. Her dad, Elizabeth's father.
No. The husband when he's young.
Lord Mountbatten.
No, whoever Elizabeth's husband was.
Yeah, Mountbatten.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, he was. That's an interesting read on who he was or is at the time. And
a British sailor.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, mine. So that's my burning desire.
I just finished The Wheel of Time. Loved it.
Did you? Are all the episodes out now?
Mm-hmm. They are.
Is there some
8?
Did it finish as if that's it ever?
No.
Or no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so because those books, there's like 15 of them, and
they go on and
they're
on
all
and
like
on.
1,000 pages long.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not the end.
The Shawshan. Those books are so detailed, so intense, but yeah, that's a great story. They're doing a pretty good job with the show too, but God, you could make 100 seasons of that show.
Right.
You really could.
The Ice Today.
Okay. What else? Anything?
Nope.
Well, we missed you, Barry. Everyone else, we'll get this loaded, and hopefully you listen to it, and we win you some money tomorrow.
Yeah.
Other than that, go Colts. Yeah. Go Colts. Go Pacers. And that's it. Out.
Later.